today, opening the mail plus some thrift store finds, all that and more coming up on Friday Night Vinyl. Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. That means time to kick back, relax, hang out, and talk music, dear 33ers. I don't say this often enough, but I really want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in regularly. I appreciate the support. I appreciate getting to know many of you guys in the comments below, and really it's that interactivity and reading all the comments that keeps me coming back and doing these every week. So again, I don't say it often enough, but thank you, dear 33ers, for tuning in regularly. We're approaching 20,000 subscribers, so that is pretty cool. Honestly, I don't want to get past 20,000. That's too big for me to handle, so I'm quite satisfied with that. Dog days of summer, it's July, things are heating up, and we got some music to talk about next. Okay, what should I show you here first? Should I open up the mail or show you some of these thrift store finds I picked up? I'm excited about the mail, so let's open that first. This first package comes from a fella, a viewer of this channel who I recently started chatting with by the name of Paul Brown, and Paul lives in Louisiana, and he sent me this record. He said it was one of his favorite records growing up. I don't know much more about it, other than the fact that he said the logo is hard to make out, so he certainly piqued my curiosity. Let's see what's inside this package. And we have the letter. I've said this before, but the letters are some of my favorite parts of this. This is a long one, so I won't read it all, but I will read it all, but not in this video. But let me quickly scan what he says here. It says, if you can't tell by the logo design, the band is called La Rue. I couldn't make it out when I first saw it. It came out in 1978, so I was 9. 78, I was 5. I know I knew about Kiss at 10, but I don't remember hearing them or seeing them for the first time. Kiss, that is. My uncle's. This was his uncle's band. He played bass. So I will read the rest of this later. It says, at the end, it says, I hope you enjoy this little taste of Louisiana. I love Louisiana. It's one of my favorite U.S. states. I have been to New Orleans 3 times, and I absolutely love it. And I hope to get back there at some point. As a matter of fact, my family has a connection to Louisiana. When the Landrys came from France, like in the 1500s, they landed in modern-day Nova Scotia. Some stayed there, some came west in Canada, and a bunch went down to Louisiana. So that's very cool. It says Louisiana's La Rue. I love discovering new music, music that's new to me, and this came highly recommended, so absolutely digging that. This is on Capitol. There's the old Capitol label, and let's check out the wax. Oh, this album looks beautiful, very nice condition. So thank you, Paul. I'm absolutely excited to listen to it. This is just the opening, so not in my next vinyl update, but perhaps in the vinyl update after that one in September or so. I will show this record again and talk about my impressions of it. Paul, thank you very much, brother. You rock, and absolutely not necessary, but I'm super excited to give this a listen. That came out wrong. It is necessary to give it a listen. Sending it over was the unnecessary part. So again, Paul, thank you so much. All right, where's the other package? This came from a friend of mine I've discovered through doing these YouTube videos, and he doesn't like me to name him. So I am not going to name him, but you know who you are. He has sent me stuff before, and it is always very cool. So this is Cassettes, by the way, so let's give it a quick open and see what's inside. This is a band called Cop Shoot Cop, Consumer Revolt. This came out in 1992. Not familiar with it, but I look forward to checking it out. We have Bryan Adams' Reckless. I am a Bryan Adams fan. I actually just saw him recently playing here in Winnipeg. And we have a couple of dubbed cassettes, TDK SA60s, which are mighty fine blank tapes. I won't say more about these, but the person who sent these, I sincerely appreciate it. I love the stuff you send me, and I can't wait to get these tapes to listen in the garage. All right, what do I show you next? I will show you some thrift store finds. First up, I found this one in the Goodwill for $3. It's the 4th album from Wings, called Venus and Mars. And you see this quite a bit. What was unusual is the excellent condition this was in, considering it was in a thrift store. So you got the gatefold. Many of you have seen that. And this came with some bonus items, which are often missing, but surprisingly, they were actually contained in this package. We have the sticker, Venus and Mars Are All Right Tonight wings. We have the, I thought this is an Obi type strip, but it looks like a sticker. And we have the inner sleeve as well. The record itself, I haven't spun it yet, it needs clean. It is at least in VG Plus condition. This is the other one. I found this one at Goodwill, and don't laugh, but it is Fonzie's favorite. This one was $2. And if you're, this came out in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, child of the 80s. But I used to watch this after school all the time. I was a big Happy Days fan, so I was really excited when I saw this. But here's the cool thing about this. It's got a stand here, so you can actually stand this up and have your own picture of the Fonz, Arthur Fonzarelli, standing wherever you choose. And I haven't listened to it yet, but it's got, you know, the Happy Days theme. It's got some 1950s tracks, and apparently it's got an impressionist here doing some Fonzie impersonations, including "Hey, cool nerd," and "Sit on it." So I'm really excited to listen to this one. You know, unfortunately, I've had this one for a couple of weeks and I haven't had a chance to clean it yet, so this is definitely high on my priority list to get this one cleaned and give it a spin. And what else do I have to show you? So, the Winnipeg, Manitoba Chamber Orchestra, it's one of those. They have a regular vinyl sale. People donate records and they sell them. These are all $3 each. Here it is. The Vinyl Vault. Manitoba Chamber Orchestra is the Vinyl Vault. It's all for charity. These are monthly sales. In the summertime, they have a couple of sales during the week. They're downtown in the basement of a building here on Portage Avenue. So I went to check it out. It's, you know, you're not going to find too much hidden treasure there, but I go for the oddball stuff. I'll show you this oddball one quickly. This is an introduction to stereo action, the sound your eyes can follow. Stereo Action Unlimited. Here's the story of Stereo Action. So it says, not for sale, for a limited time only, with the purchase of any RCA Victor stereo album, except for 1 cent in the province of Alberta. So it's basically a demonstration album to demonstrate the full stereo capacity of your brand new turntable. I haven't given it a spin yet, but it's got stuff like the Flight of the Bumblebee, you know, various other themes and whatnot, where the panning is left to right and center, and it's supposed to be, as it says, a demonstration of stereo. So I look forward to checking that one out. A tracking record. We should all have one of these. You play these to sort of put your turntable and stylus to the paces and make sure it is set up properly. So it has things like testing your level, balance, phasing. What else does it have on here? Sibilance test. You know, just a whole bunch of stuff, again, to put your stylus and your record player through the paces. So I got that. And here's an artist I know many of you have ever heard of. I've never heard of him, though. My friend Max is a big collector of his stuff, so I decided to check out a couple of his albums. And that is George Benson, jazz guitarist, from what I understand. So I don't have much comment on these other than the fact I paid, I think, $3 each. And I haven't heard him yet, but I'm going to give him a clean and give him a spin. All right, I feel like I rushed through that one, but it is what it is. Me and the Fonz here would like to thank you for tuning in into today's episode of Friday Night Vinyl. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. If you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Dear 33ers, we hope each and every one of you has a fantastic weekend. Until next time, keep on spinning.